ready to go. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here we are with Clan Wars 5. We had some technical issues to take care of. We're not going to be having our super server in Chicago this day because Mikey from the PA forum killed it. And then we got an Amazon server, he killed that too. And then after a while, it seems he relented, and now he's allowing us to use our Amazon server. It's not as powerful as our Chicago server, but it is still more powerful than the servers, the PlayFab servers, and we have it all to ourselves. And it's a smaller system than we used in the previous Clan Wars. It has two 700 radius metal planets, Scorpion Prime and Nisal. So these are two planets here, 700, and then each one of them has a moon. One of them is a metal planet, and the other one is just a tiny little moon, 250 radius, 3 Halleys. And the thing is that the moon, the metal planet moon, is the only spawnable planet in the system. Each team gets 1 spawn point with 3 metal. So there's 3 teams. There's Cult, there's BSC and Burn. BSC and Burn just faced off in the Clan League earlier today, and each one of them won a game. So, you know, this is one more opportunity for them. They're gonna crush Cult, and one more opportunity for them to fight it out between themselves and see, you know, who's doing better. And Burn has 5 people though. BSC has 3. No, he has 4. And one of the 4 people that BSC has is actually an, you know, a new player, or you know, new inductee in the clan or whatever, D-Drone 11. So we don't know how good he is. And then the Cult team is we have 2 of our best players, Robomo and Recall. They're both silver. Some guy in Recall. Some guy is almost gold, so that he's pretty much, you know, yeah, he's gold, and everybody else here is Uber and Platinum, whatever. So they're gonna get crushed, but you know, maybe they'll manage to play for a while, survive for a while. Okay, let's see what's happening. So of course everybody is spawning together because I only gave them 1 spawn point. And okay, we see purple, and everybody has the correct colors. Yes, yes. After several games of having bugs with problems with bugs, in this game, Cult is yellow, BSC is purple, light purple, and Burn is black. Everybody's building orbital. Well, yeah, everybody's building orbital. Burn did it faster. Let's see where they're gonna go. And I think it's pretty symmetrical. Well, it's not exactly symmetrical because look, Cult is in the middle, whereas BSC and Burn are far from each other. I try to make it symmetrical, but I'm still not very, actually, I tried to give it no metal at all, this metal planet, but it wouldn't allow me. The system designer wouldn't allow me. When I made it spawnable, it forced me to give them metal. So, you know, I'm learning the ropes. I think I have good ideas for systems, but sometimes the execution is not perfect because I don't know the system designer yet very well. Okay, let's see now. It's BSC is going all Astreuses. These are Astreuses, right? Yeah. So many of them, Jesus. I see. Interesting. Cult is going with our plan, and the plan is, I guess, to go to the further planet. The further planet is the Nisal planet. It has some water, and it's so far from the spawn point that the Cult team is hoping that the other teams will not go there, or will not go there in force, and then they will allow them to expand there for a while. Let's see, is anybody going to the Hannibal moon? Nobody yet. Let me see the solar system. Okay, here's the lone Cult Faber going, and all the commanders from BSC are going to Scorpion Prime, which is a full desert planet. Oh, and they're going pretty close to... Okay, here's a teleporter by Burn. See, I gave very little metal to the system because, you know, I wanted people to fight for it, and I wanted to minimize lag. So I was hoping that, you know, if you give them a little bit of metal, not much, then maybe we won't get lag. You know, and the planets are smaller than before. 700 is pretty small. Before we'd be playing with 800 planets, 900 planets. So somebody pinged somewhere. Yeah, the teleporter, and they have a couple of Fabers out. on this desert planet. It's completely flat. There's no elevation. And this one has elevation. And Cult is there alone. They have lots of metal around them. Nice job, guys. They're slow, though. They're definitely slow. I don't know what BSC is doing with the Astraeus. I thought that that's not very efficient. Let's see what's happening on the metal planet. Okay, Burn is going heavy on the metal planet. So Burn is not willing to give up the metal planet. BSC they're not here in force. They're not here in force, and Burn might just wipe everybody off the metal planet. The way they go, yeah, they're going to wipe everybody off the metal planet, and they want to win the game this way. Good for them. Okay, now they're raiding Cult, and they're doing a good job because Cult, you know, is slow. In any case, Cult is not. I was talking to the guys before I started streaming, and they're not gonna commit to the metal planet at all. So they're still making some systems. They're making Avengers to support their base on Nisol, which is expanding but slowly. Look at the commanders; they're not doing anything. Yeah, it's we have we're working on it. We have coordination issues, and now I'm not playing. I usually make the base, and I'm not playing now. I'm casting this shit because why not? Let's cast shit, you know. People like casts, and but we're gonna take turns. So now I'm casting. Next week Rico will cast. Next week Robo, because I want to play too. Come on, guys, move. Okay, and we're back to Scorpion Prime. Is gonna be probably the main battleground. Well, not so main. Where the heck is BSC going anyway? Okay, and Cult is also on the moon, alone. Interesting. Where is BSC? Where are their commanders? Oh, they're still in orbit. Oh, okay, maybe their commanders are still in orbit because they're going. They are going with Cult. They're going on Nisol. Maybe. I cannot understand what the fuck is going on with these orbital paths. You need. It's confusing. It is confusing. So I'm just gonna have to keep switching planets until I figure out what's going on. Let's see, Nisol. Okay, all the commanders are here. And they're really near Cult, and I hope they see them. I don't think they have. Let me see. Can they see them? No, they can't see shit. They might see the commander now over their head, though. Yeah, they're seeing the commander. Oops. Can they take it? Where's the commander now? Oh no, he's on the ground. Yeah, they see him. I think they're gonna get a commander kill. They're gonna get a commander kill if some miracle doesn't happen. Although, on the one hand, it's cool because they're gonna take down a BSC commander. On the other hand, they're gonna waste a lot of resources to take him down. I wish there was some way to tell them, there's danger here, there's danger!
Commander damaged.
Damn it. Anyway, what's going on? What else is going on here? Nothing is going on, really. And I think that Cult has even a decent chance of grabbing this entire planet, because nobody's there in force yet. That commander is about to pop. Yep, and he popped, and didn't take much in the explosion. So, yeah, and I bet these lasers here are Rico's work. He likes to put a lot of defenses in, and sometimes it's very helpful. I have to get better at defenses. Okay, let's go back to Scorpion Prime. Let's see what's happening there. And okay, no, I have to change the view. Okay. Oh, that's why maybe I wasn't seeing much. Yes, because I had still the view. Okay, so other people are, other clans are here in force too. Burn is sending a raiding party, I guess, to Cult. BSC has a pretty barren base over there. Let me see. Can this Avenger see the base under him? In the past, he couldn't. No, he can't. He can't see shit. He has no idea. And now there's an anchor over BSC's base from Team Burning. Burn's raid on Cult is not working. They're taking it down. Let me see the eco. Okay, Cult is okay. Burn is in the lead, but they have they have an extra commander, and BSC and Cult are pretty much neck to neck as far as eco goes. And let's see the armies. Mobile. Okay, look, Cult is like half. Burn has most. Big difference between Burn and BSC. Anyway, it's an early game yet. Let's go back to Scorpion Prime. What the hell's going on there? Is it just Burn? Oh my god, it's just Burn. Burn's gonna win. It makes sense they're going to win because they have the biggest team, but it's not so big that we didn't make an alliance with BSC. Normally, we would have made an alliance if Burn had a lot more commanders, but now they just had one extra, so I thought there's no point in doing it. And in any case, I'm casting, so I'm not supposed to be making alliances for anybody. You know, but don't expect me to be partial. I don't do that shit. Impartial, sorry. I'm not impartial at all. But you know, but I will report on everybody's progress and stuff. Let's see what's happening here. So they've got a T2 vehicle factory, they got a T2 fabric coming up. They're definitely not leaving the metal planet. BSC, they have some, is that a Blue Hawk? No, that's a GLE. I don't have no idea what that does. I think it might be an artillery boat. Anybody on the moon? Okay, Cult has been kicked off the moon, and now the moon. Okay, I think BSC is going to try to take the moon and smash it on the metal planet. Which there's many options in the system. I made it so that there will be many options. There's you know, there's a metal planet who can smash everybody, who can destroy every planet. There's the little moon which can be smashed in one of 3 other planets, and then you have your 2 big battlegrounds with all the metal, which isn't much, but it's something. And oh wow, Cult is gonna take another BSC commander down. I don't see how that commander, and Burn is helping them. This is the point where BSC and Burn and Cult should be making an alliance. But I don't think anybody's quick. You have to be quick. I mean, you have to be on Discord. You have to be switching back and forth PA and Discord to talk to the guy you're allying with. It would be really cool if there was a some way in game, you know, some mod that allowed, you know, obviously you can chat with people in the in-game chat. Or not in the, yeah, in the in-game chat, but I don't know. It's PA's UI is so laggy. It just takes. You click on something, it takes forever to register. Okay, BSC is now. They're doing the wrong thing. BSC. They're trying to attack Cult. Cult knows it's not gonna win the game, so it doesn't really care. I think Cult. Okay, another BSC commander went down from Cult there, and. BSC should not be attacking Cult. They're not they're wasting metal. They're not their main adversary. In fact, they should be. I'm tempted to post something in the chat, but I can't. You know, it will be unethical, and then nobody would take part in my events. Okay, so anyway, yep, the Cult is doing well. BSC is trying on this planet. Where does BSC have the upper hand? Does it have the upper hand anywhere? On the moon, it's almost kicked out. It's gonna get kicked out now from this. Well, maybe not. Is it anywhere in force? How about Scorpion Prime? Now they're trying on Scorpion Prime. No, you know what? The BSC lacked strategy, and they had a bad orbital transfer right next to Cult, and they lost the commander. 2 commanders down now. 1 more commander, and then it will be Cult versus Burn. Yeah, Burn's gonna win this game 100%. There's no doubt about that. 13 minutes in, and we already know the winner. They should have allied. BSC and Cult should have an alliance right now. Damn it! I should be playing. I hope they wake up at some point and realize it. It's not too late. It might be too late. Okay, and now BSC is gonna have the moon too. All they have to do is smash the moon on Nisal, and they take care of Cult, and they take care of the last BSC commander, and they've won the game. Well, the system is called Quick Death, guys. I called it Quick Death because I was expecting something like this. And it will be our first lag-free Clan Wars game. So, you know, I'm not happy because it's not as I want huge games. It's not. This game is not huge, but we had the technical problems with Mikey. He killed our server. We had you know, some burnt people who wanted to play. I guess they went to sleep. PXS is not playing because their leader is off on holidays or something. Oh, finally, ally against Burn. Yes, yes. Please ally. Please say yes. If you don't say yes, Rico, say yes, or you're gonna be kicked off the clan. No, dude. No, dude, you cannot complain. Okay, I guess it's good politics. As long as you realize that it's just politics. You cannot complain. I'll lie against them. I hope that... Okay, cult is moving. Don't move. Don't move for the BSC commander. That's stupid. Have they even read... Oh, I don't think they've read the... Don't do it, man. Ah. Don't do it. You have a chance if you don't do it. Okay, whatever. What else is going on? A bunch of Avengers. I think on this planet there's only Cult with an orbital presence. But it doesn't matter because, look, Burn is getting the eco here. What's the eco looking like? Yeah, Burn has twice the eco of Cult and BSC combined.
Enemy commander damaged.
What else is going on? And now they have the entire metal planet. That's depressing. Well, good job for them. Though they're gonna get a Clan Wars win, which is gonna make the next Clan Wars game even more interesting. So I was saying that PXS is out because their leader is gone, and somebody else in their team was supposed to take over for this weekend, but they didn't. So we're hoping they'll be back next week. They said they'll be back, and then it will be a 4-way fight. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll get our server back up. And now we know, now we know a bit more about system design, and I have this template here, this 4-planet system that I'm gonna use. Yeah, there's really nothing to say about this moon. So this moon, the Xarian, is orbiting, I think it's orbiting Nisal, the water planet. And okay, what's happening here now? BSC is going for whom? I just wish that Cult would just leave the BSC guys. The BSC guys should type in the chat again, because sometimes when you're playing, you don't really read the chat, especially when you're under pressure. All our people are they've never played without me, really, running in the competition without me running, and I keep an eye on everything. So maybe they haven't seen BSC's. On the other hand, BSC cannot post again because it sounds desperate. You know, if they keep posting a lie, please a lie with us, then it sounds desperate, and you know they don't want to do it. But they are desperate. Look at it. Ito GG. I don't know what Ito means, but I know what GG means. And then Cult will just get smashed. Look, they're good at doing good in the water. They have a lot of ships. They could probably smash if they could bring all the ships together. They could smash Burn off here, but that means nothing. Look at the strategy. I don't see any Halleys going out, any Halleys going up. I guess now they have the eco for the Halleys. But what do they... Yeah, I think the Halleys are easier than getting the Anni laser up. Yep. And let's see, Scorpion Prime is any... Oh, okay. There are some units on Scorpion from BSC. Well, at least there's no lag. 18 minutes in, 100% sim, and it's a 12-player game? 13-player game. And it's running on an Amazon server. It's the most expensive server that Amazon has, $2 an hour. And these servers run pretty good. Definitely better than the PlayFab servers. And we have the entire thing to ourselves, so... No, it's actually a virtual instance, so you don't have the entire server to yourself. But, okay, and now Burn is moving in on BSC with the Nerf Force there. There's some anti-air in there, so they're just gonna raid the metal, I guess, and the energy over here. Yep. And, well, a BSC player called GG, but they're still in the game. They're still playing. Let's see what's happening on the metal planet. They're going T2 metal here. I do not see a heli, but anyway, if there was a heli going up, we'd get a message, right? I think we would get some sort of message. There is a naval battle between Burn and Cult. They don't have enough anti-air there, I guess. The anti-air is moving in. Now I'm hoping that I had not put in the game enders, because if I had not put them in, then there would be a fight between Burn and Cult. It wouldn't be a long fight, but there would be a fight. So BSC's completely wiped off this planet, aren't they? Yep, they're full on in Scorpion Prime, and all things considered, they're not doing badly. They're still in the game. It's not gonna last long. You got T2 Air here. All these are T2 Air Fabbers from Burn. Very little metal on this planet, and scattered like this huge spaces that have like no metal. So when you move to this planet, you have to, but you can't call it unbalanced because the starting point was balanced. You see, this is the beauty of the system. The starting points were balanced. So and then it's strategy. Where do you choose to go? So what I was saying is this system combines. Because I prefer spawn anywhere system. Spawn anywhere for me is perfect. It's the best thing to do, especially for huge games. The most amount of strategy because you have the most amount of starting options. But some people don't like it because they don't like to be disadvantaged or whatever. So I found this halfway point where you start on a planet that is balanced, and a metal planet, because metal planet is, you know, it looks good when it's balanced. It's artificial planet. It's supposed to be symmetrical, and then you have a ton of other places to go that are okay. Oh wait. There's a move from Burn from land to attack Cult. They're destroying some proxy naval factories there, and they're gonna move into the base. Cult knows that they're going there, so they're herding their other units, trying to put up a front. It's a big base, and they have lots of commanders, so I guess that Burn is trying to end the game even without the game enders. I don't know why. I guess it's a good idea though for our viewers, because it gives people to see something to see, you know. Otherwise, just smashing 20 minutes in is not exactly exciting. And we see a bunch of slammers and a bunch of T1 units. And Cult has just T1 vehicles. They don't have enough. They know the threat is there. I don't know what they're doing to counter it. There's a couple of commanders there just sitting. They could send a couple of commanders out there and sacrifice them. They have 4. Sacrifice one of them. They're moving now. So we'll see how that works out. And let's see what's happening on Scorpion Prime. I think that, yeah, BSC is about to be destroyed. Although, definitely Burn is not in a hurry. They're not in a hurry to make a push. I think they know exactly where BSC is. I think they know they have nothing. BSC has even less metal now than Cult and energy. Yeah, the mistake that Cult made was not to ally. BSC was smart enough to say alliance. They should have said it a bit earlier. And they should have also said it on Discord. But they don't know. They know I'm not playing. Usually I talk to Describe. Now Describe doesn't know the other players in the Cult team. And so he could just put it... yeah. Anyway, he's Russian. I mean, Russian people are reserved in my experience. And he's offering an alliance, but he's not... I would be knocking on their door. So I would be going in their Discord. I would be saying, come on guys, allied, let's do it. You know, I would be doing all that stuff because, you know, I'm pushy. What can I say? Okay, so let's go back to Nisal. That's where the battle is happening. Burn is moving into the Cult base. They're gonna get taken down, but they're gonna do some damage. There's a Kaiju there. They're gonna do a lot of damage before they... And Cult is no longer pushing with their navy. They just have lots of ships sitting there because we're dumbasses. And Burn is moving in with the Kaijus and some anti-air between them. That's good. That looks good. You know, one anti-air among the Kaijus. Of course, the anti-air cannot follow them on land. So that's the main problem. Anyway, I think Cult is doing well. They took down 2 BSC commanders. I think they're doing a good job. All things considered, they're just not used to handling the strategy. So that's why they failed at diplomacy. A big, huge F at diplomacy for the cult guys in this game. Describe and BSC did well in diplomacy. They offered to ally, but I don't know. I don't know if cult didn't see it or if they ignored it. I think they didn't see it. I'm pretty sure they didn't see it. And lots of T2 vehicle factories up here on D825 from Bern. Yep. And still they don't seem to be interested in halling, in annihilasers or Halleys here. They just have a huge force. They're just amassing a huge force, I guess, because they like it. They do not want to lose this game. Meanwhile, BSC is still fighting. I mean, in their case, I would have just deleted my commander, but they're still fighting. And at this point, look, at this point, the BSC and Cult are in some sort of alliance because they're at least not fighting each other. And the reason they're not fighting each other is because they're not on the same planet. So right now, Bern is facing two clans, belatedly. But they can take out both of them with their super weapons. Meanwhile, the sim is still at 100%. How many units are there in total? We got about 2,000 units in total. So it's good. No lag with 2,000 units. That's good. And it's not the most powerful server we got. Okay, there the Artemis is there, are shooting that anchor. Yeah, that anchor. I don't see any umbrellas on the ground on this side of the base. I think they have some. Nope, no umbrellas that I can see. And Cult is firing back with their Avengers. They have some Avengers. Here there's going to be a naval engagement. I don't think they can get through the pass there. Cult's going to lose. They are outgunned from the Kaijus. They have a lot of these gunboats, which is not a good idea at this point. You don't need that many. Well, Cult, yeah, Bern has some air force, but it's not huge. I'm more interested in what BSC is doing. And what it's doing is they're dying. And that all that T2 air force. All that T2 air force is, and now they're moving in with boats, a boat army, mainly slammers. Some T1 in there, some vehicles. Looks like there's nothing in their way, really. I mean, there's some, what is that? Advanced laser turret. Let's go closer. Yeah, they're tearing through that base. And the air, yeah, they're gonna take down the air, the anti-air, and then the air force is gonna move in to clean up. BSC is about to die, but they're fighting to the last boat. Oh, and somebody has reconnected Nubula. Oh, that's nothing. That's one of the guys who was in the lobby earlier, and a random that we kicked out. He just got in the lobby somehow. I had it public for a bit. Okay, and now we're back on Nisel, where things are moving slowly. There's just huge, look at this, huge expanse without any metal. So I think that's a new thing for us, because usually when I make maps, I make, oops, BSC's out. BSC is out on Scorpion Prime. Well, they had 4 commanders and Cult had 4. So Cult stayed on longer than BSC, man. And we did kill 2 of their commanders. So that's something. And I wasn't even playing, so... Our comms were useless for 2 minutes. I don't get what that means. Is that a bug? Misclick, he says. Okay, fair enough. So I don't have to say anything. Misclick on start. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Let's see how this plays out. Are they gonna... What's the plan here, guys? You have this planet, you're not smashing it. You have the Annihilator, you're not activating it. This planet, you have it, and you're just harvesting it. Yeah, an adventure raid from Burn on Cult. At this point, well, obviously Cult doesn't want to give up, but yeah, BSC guys are gone. BSC guys are gone, and Cult now has a sizable air force there. It's only T1 though. They have a bunch of kaijus, but can they bring them to bear? Look, the random now is he's a random, right? Yeah, he's a random. Is complaining. Shut up, random! You shouldn't even be in the lobby anyway. So he joined our lobby because I made it public for a little bit, and then I kicked him. But apparently, even if somebody gets kicked from the lobby, they can still reconnect when the game has started, and they can just spam the chat basically. So next time I'll be more careful without to not let any randoms at all in the lobby. It's a ping going on from somewhere from Cult. Yeah, they have look, they have the kaijus. They're just in the wrong place, and completely wrong place, because we're not doing well with intel. Yeah, I would like to see a smash. Elite Burn has the eco to do the smash or the annihilatoring. I guess the smash is easier, but they're not doing it, are they? Well, whatever, guys. It's your game. If you want to tease your victims, that's your prerogative. And I have to cast this shit. But anyway, I think it was a. Oh, look at all these T2 fabbers, T2 air fabbers. Okay, I guess they're going for the annihilatoring then. Mystery solved. Why not go for the smash? The smash would be better because the moon is also right next to the planet that's gonna be smashed, so it would be. But I guess, you know, they want to fire their annihilator because that's a cooler weapon. Let's see where they're going. They're going. Yep. I wonder how fast they can do it with this eco. And there we are. It's a cool way to end the game though. So yeah, it's not gonna take long. Look at that. Look at that. I guess that Cult could delete their commanders now, but it would be better to just leave them and you know, and die from the blast. It would be cooler. Let's see if they're gonna delete the commanders. Meanwhile, there's another push with a bunch of kaijus. Oh, they're deleting their commanders. And it's game before the Annihilator had any time to... Oops, now I got an achievement here. 2 hours of spectating. There we go. Well played. Yep, and Burns' first win in Clan Wars. So now we have BSC has a win, a victory, PXS has a victory, Exodus has a victory, and now Burn has a victory. So we'll see who gets to go to the top of the leaderboard with 2 victories. Probably next week, if we can manage to solve our server issues with Mikey. We're looking for ways to. We have our own server, but apparently you have to use his server anyway to get the custom server script working. So we're trying to deal with that. We're trying to, we're trying to see what's. It's a really sad business. Lots of drama you can follow on the Uber forum and in our forum. And I've contacted Jables and Neutrino. I've contacted several Uber people. I don't know what's gonna happen, but it was a good game. And the system worked well. No lag with what was it? 13 players. 4 and 4, 8 and 5. Yeah. With 13 players, no lag, 34 minutes. Okay, guys, and we'll see about the system next week. Maybe Elite is gonna design a system, or I will. And we have more Clan League matches next week. We have Cult versus somebody. I will try to get PXS in. If not, we'll see. And see you guys next week.